In this video, I will reveal Dynamo's famous lemon teleportation trick with the late actor Irrfan Khan and his family. Here's a quick recap of what happened. In this trick, Dynamo picks up a lemon, places it on the top shelf in full view, then steps away from it. After showing his hands empty, he cups them together and magically, within an instant, the lemon teleports right into his cupped hands. So, how did he do this trick? If we analyze the video carefully, you'll notice some very odd things that make this performance footage itself very questionable. The first thing is the fact that the lemon we saw Dynamo place on the shelf looks very different from the one we see after the camera cut showing the spectators. Upon zooming in and comparing both lemons, they have an obvious size difference. The one we view after the camera cut is significantly larger. The second thing is the change in brightness. Although it appears to be continuous footage, the shadows on the lemon that he placed before the camera cut look much more natural with respect to its surroundings, compared to the one after the camera cut, which looks out of place. And even its position is much closer than before he placed it on the shelf. Furthermore, during the beginning, when he picked up the lemon and was walking towards the shelf, we noticed a wrinkle form on the back of his shirt, around the jeans he's wearing as he stood up. As he walks, the wrinkle continues to hold its shape, but immediately after the camera cut, the wrinkle looks completely different. Even the lighting on his shirt suddenly changes, where before there is natural lighting from the outside hitting his shirt, but after, we see yellow light shining on top of him. The same can be spotted on the shelf. While walking towards the shelf, we can clearly see the light from the window behind reflecting off the shelf, whereas after, the reflection completely vanishes. This proves this particular footage we saw of him placing the lemon on the shelf and then apparently looking towards the spectators at the table was filmed separately at a later time during the same day when no one except for Dynamo and his cameraman were present. Dynamo only pretended to look at the spectators in this footage at this moment. Many times when I mention camera cuts during filming a magic trick, many of my viewers comment that camera cuts can't happen in real life, therefore the spectators must be stooges as well. To clear this confusion, you have to keep in mind that magicians like Dynamo, who perform TV magic, edit and refilm important segments after the performance to make the effect look a lot better than it actually is, if it were performed live. The reactions of the celebrities or spectators are extracted from the live performances without faking them. This means the trick that the spectators saw live, although it was the same trick of a lemon teleporting into his hands, was more polished, and any accidental flashes were removed in post-production or refilmed afterwards, and then combined with the live footage. During the live footage, Dynamo really did pick up the lemon, walked towards the shelf, and secretly placed it in this basket below. The reason we don't see him placing the lemon in the basket is that the camera makes sure to only show his backside. After this, he folds a self-closing flap with a lemon image cut out on it, which is already present on the shelf upright, so that from the front it looks like a real lemon, but from the back it is completely black in color to camouflage with the shelf when it flattens out. This explains why the lemon we saw before and after the camera cut were different, but for the live audience they never saw the moment he placed the lemon clearly, as he did in this clip of the shelf. Since it was filmed later, where the spectators in real time saw the image of a lemon flap cut out, take note, the spectators would not recognize the lemon as a fake image, because of it being placed at a distance and height, making it hard to differentiate between the original, real lemon and an image cut out. We can see his left hand resting against his upper thigh. As he moves his hand, his thumb squeezes a fake lemon toy made out of foam, which he initially sandwiches between his hands, then gradually opens his fingers to reveal the lemon in his hand simultaneously as the flap closes. But wait a minute, we see his fingers completely open, and within the next frame, the lemon suddenly appears. How is he able to make the lemon appear within a second in his hand, and at the same time vanish it from the shelf without us being able to see the flap movement? Even when slowing down the footage, frame by frame, upon simply zooming in on Dynamo's fingers and going one frame forward and one frame back, we notice a fuzzy masking between his fingers that slightly overlays on his ring finger. Yes, Dynamo actually edited this section using VFX by simply masking out the lemon for one frame and then removing the masking within the next to create the illusion that the lemon instantly appeared in his hand, therefore attempting to make the illusion look a lot better than it actually is. The same method was applied while vanishing the lemon off the shelf, but instead of masking, they simply removed one frame, which explains the sudden camera jump from the left to the right side. Finally, since the lemon that he has in his hands is a fake foam toy, he didn't hand it over to the spectators for examination, and instead walked away. Behind this mask, only the truth remains till we meet again.